Jennifer Gradnigo. I'm with Blueberry Realtors, Keller Williams Harbortown, and founder of Homegirl Heroes, which provides incentives in home buying and selling for military veterans and frontline workers. So I wanted to talk today about having a mortgage versus paying rent. I was a little surprised this morning. When people find out you're a realtor, they ask you all kinds of questions about the market. And this woman this morning said, well, for first-time home buyers, I'm sure it's scary to spend all that money on a mortgage when they could be renting. And I was a little shocked by the question because I thought, wow, in today's market, even in today's market, I should say, rent is so high. And very often you could have a mortgage payment that is going to be less than your rent. But there's also other things to consider. She talked about a mortgage as being debt, and would people want to have all that debt? But a mortgage is what's called good debt. And there's so many advantages. So the very first one most people think of are tax advantages. You can write off the interest paid on your home. And when you first buy your home, a lot of what you are paid is interest. There's also appreciation. And again, people think prices are very high right now, and no doubt they are, but houses are continuing to appreciate. Prices continue to go higher, and there's still so much demand, and there will be more and more buyers on the market, which will again increase that demand and those higher prices. So if you're going to buy a home today and stay in it for 5 years, you are going to be just fine. Equity is another thing. When you're renting, basically it's money you're paying, maybe up to $1,000, $1,500 in this area a month, and you're not seeing that money ever again. So equity equals savings when you own a home. And then there's things that are really hard to quantify. There's predictability. When you have a fixed rate mortgage of 30 years, you're not going to have that mortgage increase. Whereas for renting, you very well might have increases every year. There's also freedom. So when you're renting, you can't necessarily do anything to the house. You can't paint or knock down a wall, or sometimes you can't even have pets or put up pictures. So there's a ton of freedom that comes with home ownership. And finally, stability. It's surprising. Research shows that people who own a home have more wealth than people who rent. Their children do better in school, believe it or not. And those children realize more success in their later years. So owning a home really does a lot for you as a family and even as an individual, and for all of us as a community, because when you own a home, there's that pride of ownership, and you're more likely to be involved with neighborhood activities, church activities, community activities that we all benefit from. So give me a call. Again, my name is Jennifer Gradnigo. My number is 616-834-4828, 616-834-4828. Hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.